In true hacker brunch fashion, I'm here at Casa de Henner, hacking with him on this waffle maker. We're going to make waffles tonight. We are determined. We're replacing the thermistor, not the thermistor, the thermostat. It's a mechanical thermostat element here. And this one is not the same size as the original. The original bimetal does not click or actuate appropriately mechanically, so we are messing around with it and trying to find a hacker solution. Henner had the idea of drilling a hole in this plastic case so that we can adjust the temperature cutoff externally, which I think is a great idea. And now we're going to possibly crimp or spot weld the tabs in here, because this thing gets to be very, very hot, and you cannot just use solder for these tabs right here. Pretty cool stuff. See if we can get some waffle action. Hey Henner, I think I've got this all figured out to make waffles finally. It looks janky, but I think it's going to work great. As we know, this connector was not connected to the bimetal plate because there was an insulator in here. And I think the reason for that insulator is if you look at these little tiny leads here, there was some sort of a fuse type deal or something that connects the bimetal plate to this guy. Not sure what that's all about. It's kind of weird. But what I ended up just doing was using that welding thing with some nickel strips and just welded the terminals together. And as long as this can still actuate, you know, still bend and do the clicking thing, that's a really solid connection. And I think we're going to be in business. I'm excited. Segasonicfan back here with my crazy waffle maker repair. Oh my god, this thing is crazy. There's this bimetal mechanical thermostat switch, which was the original one was broken. The replacement one has this huge knob up here, as you can see, and I ended up having to actually drill a hole in the case in the plastic to adjust that knob. That was the first situation that arose. The second issue that arose is you can see here I've actually used my mini portable welding machine here to weld a nickel strip across these two terminals, one of the input terminals and then the bimetal plate, because there was actually an insulator there that comes stock on this thing, and I guess some sort of weird like low current fuse or something. Even though this thing is rated really high, I don't know what that's all about, but that insulated material was just keeping the connection from being made, for keeping it from turning on at all. And now it actually actuates fine. It clicks and disconnects when it's supposed to. I'm going to go ahead and run my hot air gun over this to make sure, you know, it actually works. But as long as that nickel strip doesn't affect the flexing action of the bimetal plate, I think we're going to be in business. And the mounting screw works fine. I'm just going to have to clean this thing up because it's got little waffle bits everywhere. But I'm pretty hopeful. We'll see how it goes. And here we have it, fancy waffle maker. Finally repaired. Oh yeah!